guests are going to help things warm up a little even more. We're talking energy now on the show. We have with us Jim Cook. He's HVAC sales manager, and Bradley Kaywood, energy auditor for Orbit Energy and Power in Mantua. Good morning, fellas. How are you?
Good morning.
Good morning.
So great having you on the show. We're gonna start with you, Jim. If you could just tell us a little bit about yourself, how long you've been with Orbit Energy and Power, what you do there.
Hey, my name is Jim Cook. I've been with Orbit Energy and Power going on 2 years now. And what I do here is I'm the sales manager for the HVAC division out of Magnolia, New Jersey. We have different locations. And I basically hire, train, and work with the install crews for the installation process for the HVAC side.
Very good. And Brad, tell us a little about yourself, what you do there at Orbit Energy.
Yeah, well, I'm your assessment auditor. I come into homeowners' houses and compare equipment and see how to make their home more energy efficient.
All right, so we have kind of a series of questions here. Feel free, both of you guys can jump in at any point. The first question we wanted to ask you guys, why is energy efficiency so important with regards to heating and cooling systems?
Well, the big thing is with the energy efficiency, the benefits that you have is with the systems that you put in, it requires less energy to operate your systems. The other thing is you get the same results out of the equipment. That means you're saving money operating on the system. You're also being more environmentally friendly, and you use less energy. That's why you want to go with more energy efficient equipment.
So what I'm hearing is you can keep your house at the same temperature, but use less electric and less gas and save money. That's kind of the bottom line, is you're saving money, but you're staying just as comfortable.
Yep, and you can also make your carbon footprint a little less.
Very good. Well, that sounds good to me. How about tell us a little bit about the energy assessment, like what's included in getting an energy assessment done in your home?
Well, that's a good question for me, I think. And typically, what's included is we do a bunch of testing on the equipment of your house to see really how your house is operating and how efficient it is now. In a lot of inspections I come to, we find a bunch of safety issues on the home that most homeowners aren't even aware of. From a simple tiny little natural gas leak, maybe in the gas line, to maybe an exhaust fan that, you're using in your bathroom that's venting the moisture in an attic. So, a lot of that's included in the assessment, is not only to check to see how efficient your equipment is now, and then compare it to newer, updated, more efficient equipment that we have for today's standards, but also to look at all the little nuances and safety issues that might go on in a home that a normal inspector might not pick up when maybe even purchasing a home or something.
Wow, so it sounds like it's a pretty thorough process. It's more than an energy assessment. It's almost like a safety assessment too.
Exactly, absolutely.
Very cool. So how does a homeowner know when their heater isn't efficient and needs to be repaired or replaced? Like, what are the signs?
Well, when your systems are, 10, 12, 15, 20 years old, we even have people that have their systems in the home that are 30 years old and they still think that they're working just fine. But the big problem is when your home is no longer comfortable anymore, and when the repairs start outweighing the cost of new equipment, and when energy costs start going up, then you start seeing that you're using more energy, your utility bills are going up, and you constantly have breakdowns. Those are signs. And if you're not keeping your equipment regularly, maintained, then your equipment will break down more often. And that's usually when people start realizing, hey, I need to replace my equipment, is when the breakdowns just keep coming and start nickel and diming them to death.
Yeah, it sounds like that energy assessment can really pinpoint when you might be getting to that point where point of no return where you now need to replace the equipment. So what does the process look like for someone who may be listening and interested in getting an energy assessment done in their home?
Well, the first thing that they want to do, they could go to our website. They could set up an appointment online, or they could call into the office, set up an appointment. We'll come out. We'll set it up for a consultant to come out, take a look at their home, see if they're even a candidate for the Energy Star program, because we are part of the what's called Home Performance with Energy Star with state of New Jersey. We're also a South Jersey Gas participating contractor, and we would come out and see what they would need to do to qualify for the programs. And the rebates are tremendous right now in the state of New Jersey.
So we talk about it all the time here on Pop FM, but besides HVAC, there are other ways that Orbit Energy can help people save money and become more energy efficient. Could you kind of just list out some of the other ways that Orbit can help people with their homes?
Yeah, we do solar energy on the homes, which that right there, I mean, just to give you an idea, I have solar on my home. I haven't had a utility bill in 5 years. So we do solar, we do battery storage, we do emergency generators. We also do roofing, we do water purification systems, plumbing, and as we're talking about HVAC, we do that. We also do LED lighting. We do the charging systems for the electric cars. We also do additional services. We do tree removal, we do siding, we do windows, we do like we were talking about, we do decks. There's nothing that we can't do here at Orbit Energy and Power.
Very good. So in closing here, we'd like to give each of you an opportunity to share some positive, encouraging words with our listeners. A lot of us are spending a lot more time in our homes and could use maybe some words of encouragement right now.
Well, one thing I can tell you is here at Orbit Energy and Power, we're not looking to come into a home and sell you everything we can sell. We're there to do what's right for the homeowner. And that's what Sean Angelini's motto is we're not there to do things that are wrong. The great thing about it is we have about 330 employees here. We have about 100 trucks on the road. Anybody that we talk to is, hey, what is Orbit? What are you guys doing there? You guys, I see you guys everywhere. We're looking to hire people. We're looking for HVAC installers. We're looking for HVAC technicians. We're looking at energy auditors. It's a great place to work, and we take care of our customers. And in our situation, customer is number one at Orbit Energy and Power.
Yeah, me personally, I think it's a very rewarding career. I've been doing this for about 15 years. And, you know, I know homeowners, especially this time of year, get some of them with inefficient systems get very high energy, gas, electric bills. And what's rewarding to me is the customers that we help, their feedback, the amount of information they call us. Wow, Brad, I can't believe my bill is that cheap now. And it really does help change the lives of people in their homes. And I think that's the most rewarding part and the gratification I get from doing my job.
So cool. That is so good to hear, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning here, teaching our listeners and our viewers a little bit more about Orbit Energy. We talk about it every day here on our show. We talk about your company here because you are a naming rights sponsor here on The Positive Perspective, and we absolutely appreciate that and all that you guys do to make South Jersey a little bit more energy efficient every single day. All right.
Great. Well, thanks for having us on, guys.
Thank you very much. Well, we have been speaking with Jim Cook and Brad Kaywood. They're both from Orbit Energy and Power in Mantua, right here in Gloucester County in New Jersey.
That's right. And for more information, you can visit orbitenergy.us, or you can give them a call. The number is 800-836-3987.
Okay, stay with us. More of The Positive Perspective to come. We're going to share some trending stories from CBS when we come back right after this.
Hello, this is Jill San Andrea.